Hello, this is Captain Alexander, and welcome to my playthrough of Chrono Trigger. Well, let's check the settings real quick. Controller, why aren't you working? Oh, probably because I have to click this, right? Yes, there we go. Didn't click the screen, so... Yeah, okay, all the controls are good. There we go. New game. And it tells me the controls anyway. Huh, that's funny. I was trying to see if the controls were what I wanted. I'll set it to wait. Graphics original. High resolution. Let's try the high resolution. Interface is good. Start the game. Whoa! The main character's named Chrono. Is Chrono correct? I don't know, you tell me. Move the soda a bit closer. There we go. What better way to send off 2022 than with Chrono Trigger? Chrono! Chrono! Chrono, are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Dear me, I've forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Come on now, out of bed with you. This main character clearly does not have a mother like mine. My mom just assumes I'm going to get into trouble due to a lack of sleep. It's about time. By the way, you're going to go see... Oh dear, what was her name? That young adventurous friend of yours. Luca! Yes, Luca is correct. That's right, Luca, you're going to stop by and see your new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then and be back before dinner. Yeah, completely unrealistic. My mom would just think that I'm going to blow something up. Like, oh great, he's going outside again. The whole world's gonna be on fire by dinner time. Fucking asshole. Girl Luca was over in this... Yeah, okay. Doesn't seem to be any treasure here. Let's check the Truce Inn. No, I do not need an inn. I do not change my mind. Been to the fair yet? No. What? What are you doing here then? You'll have to wait 1,000 years for another millennial fair. Festivities are in Lee Square, just up north. More tents and stalls so you can shake a stick at. I get it. Say, can you spare 10 gold to buy me a drink? Sure. Thanks, let me play you a song in return. Ah, that's better. Nice, tranquil, mysterious melody. This game was getting too happy for my taste. Remember that earthquake we had the other day? Yeah. We've been having far too many lately. Hope it's not a sign of something bad about to happen. Oh yeah, we're probably all going to die eventually. It's a JRPG, I mean, of course we're fucked. This box has been handed down for generations. Since you somehow managed to open it, you are welcome to the contents. A mysterious force seals it shut. We can't do anything about that right now. We'll be back later for that. Way later. Like in-game later. I've already been here. Mirror's Manor. Hello, is this your first visit? Would you like to tell you about this house? Yes. Our mayor has a soft spot for adventurers. He has established this manor as a library of adventuring know-how. The contents of the chest in this house were placed by him for adventurers to use. Feel free to take anything you'd like. You can run... Yeah, I know. You switch run and walk commands. Ooh, I can? Please tell me I can go into the option menu and... controls. Movement is set to run. I figured it was, but I wanted to check. See, when I hold down the B button, I walk instead of run! Run! Running is good. And this is just tutorial shit. I don't care. I know how to play the game. I played it before. Ah, hello, Thomas. Visit our stall in Lean Square. Okay, fine, you talked me into it. And this is the residence I've already been in. Let's head down here and check out Luca's house. Looks like my room. Yep. Can confirm. Looks like my room. Not that I'm a crazy inventor or anything, but still. Well, I suppose that's what a crazy inventor would say. I'm not really a crazy inventor. I just like tinkering. I just like playing around with shit. Okay, anyway, let me show you this death ray I made in my basement. I'm good. Oh well, it could be worse. I could be making a Stargate out of a toaster, like that one episode of Stargate SG-1. Time for some battle. For battle and for glory! Attack! And attack again. Got him. 9 experience, 3 tech points, 48 gold, a potion. All that's good. Oh yeah, I can interact with shit. Obtain a strength capsule! Cool. I'll just give that to Chrono. Permanently increases strength by 1. Ah, there we go. Chrono has more strength. Time to kill these assholes. Die now! Got him. Ooh, more strength putting in work. Okay, and finish him. 9 experience, 3 tech points, 28 gold, a potion. Wait, let me check my text. Did I learn... Yeah, I think I learned Cyclone, didn't I? Yeah. Ooh, I got a tech! A bird. Well, might as well fight you. Take that out. Excellent. Whew. Got him. And finally squashed his bug like a bug. Chrono's level has increased. Well, yeah, I should probably... Oh, not equipment. I want inventory. Used to other games where inventory is first, then equipment. Oh well, it is what it is. Big JRPG fan? Yep. Massive JRPG fan. Just got done playing some Triple Triad in FF14. Compared to Yu-Gi-Oh! I suck at it, and still, get some MGP, might as well. Might as well kill this bird. Come on, bird, fight me! Can't remember how to trigger you. Oh. I was one step off. Time to die, and then kill the other bug. Woohoo! No damage. Easy peasy. Just exploring, looking for items. Can't remember what's in here. It's been a while since I've played. Might as well kill you. And these mushrooms, of course. Time to die. Finally, the last mushroom needs to die. 9 experience, 3 tech points, 8 gold, potion. I'll take all of that. Checking every bush like I would be checking for Stardust in The Legend of Dragoon. There's gotta be something here besides a sign. Open glade ahead. Or maybe I'm just thinking of, well, something else. Similar, but not the same. Just in case someone's watching that hasn't played the game before, you know what I'm talking about. And yes, Mysterious Force seals that shut. I know that was there, but... Head all the way up here. Ooh, Gardia Forest, Gardia Castle. Nice, me as well. This is one of my faves. Oh, you've got good taste. I mean, do you like The Legend of Dragoon as well? Because I'm also been doing a stream playthrough of that. Civilians aren't allowed in here. Why don't you go enjoy the festival like the other kids? Get out! Fine, I'll come back later. And that's a sign. Can I go around these guys? Can I ignore them? Yes, most likely I can. Fortunately, I stepped in the wrong spot again, so I'll have to fight these guys. Oh well, it's XP. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I never did beat it, though. When you say you never did beat it, do you mean you never did the super boss, or do you mean you never finished the story? Finish story. Ah, and what disc did you quit on, out of curiosity? I don't usually do super boss stuff. I stink at that stuff. Ah, well, understandable. Not everyone, when they play through a game, does the super bosses. They just wanted to get the story and move on. And you know what? That's fair. Not everyone who plays FF14 does Savage or Ultimate. Technically, I'm one of them, because I haven't currently got around to it yet. Because there's so much to do in that game. I keep putting Savage and Ultimate on the back burner. I'm like, oh, I can level my crafters. Ooh, there's Eureka. Ooh, there's this. Ooh, there's that. And then I just... It's like, ooh, pretty butterfly. Ooh, pretty butterfly. Ooh, pretty butterfly. But it's been a year of playing, and I still haven't done everything I wanted to do before doing Savage and Ultimate. Because there's so much of it. I forget which one, but it's a fire dragon. I would beat him, then there was an FMV that would freeze up on me every time, so I quit. There is no fire dragon in the Legend of Dragoon. You sure it was a fire dragon? Do you mean the fire bird? No, wait. Are we thinking of the same game? I mean, there's the praying mantis-looking dragon that at the beginning of the game that you eventually fight. Yeah, Dart and Company. Okay, you are thinking of the same game. Do you mean the Divine Dragon? I thought it was a fire dragon. It was on, like, a volcano or something. Oh, you mean Volcano Volute, all the way back in Disc 1. Or it could be the Mountain of Mortal Dragon, aka the Divine Dragon. Either or. It's either the Firebird or the Divine Dragon you're talking about. Because there's two volcano-like areas in that game. One on Disc 1 and one on Disc 3. Since you're saying dragon, I'm thinking it's the Divine Dragon. Because it's kind of hard to mistake a Firebird for a dragon. Unless you have bad eyesight, which you could have bad eyesight. I'm not judging you, I'm just saying some people, like my grandma, have terrible vision. It is what it is. But I mean, I'm assuming you have good eyesight, so it's probably the Divine Dragon on Disc 3 you beat and then the game crashed on you. That sucks. What a coincidence. My Legend of Dragoon playthrough is right outside. It wasn't Disc 1, I know. Okay, then it probably was the Divine Dragon. And what a coincidence! The Divine Dragon is exactly where I got to before I ended my last Legend of Dragoon stream. I saved right outside the Mountain of Mortal Dragon, so... I have a feeling that if you watch my Legend of Dragoon streams from then onwards, you might see the rest of the plot where you left off. What a coincidence! That is, if you even remember, the plot to begin with, but whatever. Probably been a while. Anyway. Well, not a whole lot, yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh wait, nope, this is Pour In. I plan on going back to it one day. I would. It's a good game. Snail stop. 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to revive the great forest that once flourished to the north. It is a sad tale. Very sad, very tragic. We don't have time travel, so, well, she died of failure. What can we do? I'm Piano Man, what do you want me to play? Play me a sad one. But everyone, pour one out for Fiona. She died of failure. And there's no way that's ever going to change. Okay, that's enough depressing music. It's New Year's. Play something upbeat. There we go. That's better. No sense dwelling on the past. It's not like we can go there. Anyway, that's enough upbeat music. Time to move on. The children are slipping away from us. It's so painful to see. I hate my dad more than anyone in the whole world. Ah, daddy issues. Dad loves more money more than he loves me. To be honest, I'll be blunt with you. I'll be very blunt with you, kid. Most parents actually do. They just pretend to care about you more in their pocketbooks, so you don't end up becoming clinically depressed. At least the good ones do. I run this town and I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. Give you 10 gil if you spin around 3 times and cluck like a chicken. Ah, it's money's money. Yeah, that was great. Here you go, 10 gil. Don't spill it all in one place. I probably will. Some of my other faves are Suikoden 2, FF6. FF6 is a good one. I've never played the Suikoden series. Serious Force. A shelter? Woohoo! I'll take one of those. I've checked that out. Snail Stop, I've checked. Ferry Office. One-way ticket is 10 gold. You want one? Yeah. Saves me the walk. The first 2 are getting remasters in 2023. Really? Who makes the Suikoden series out of curiosity? Was it Konami? Or Suikoden, or Suikoden, however you pronounce that. I can't remember. Did Konami make that? Was that Capcom? I know Capcom made... Oh, Konami. Yeah, I was right the first time. Okay. I know Konami made Breath of Fire. Not Konami, I mean Capcom. Did I say Konami or Cap... I'm babbling. You know what I mean. Capcom made Breath of Fire, Konami made Suikoden. Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, time to head to Lean Square. Woohoo! Konami is getting into the remaster game with something other than probably the Metal Gear Solid franchise. About bloody time. Got a feeling that Steel Runner just might pull it off today. Okay, who do I gamble with? The winner of the last race was Green Ambler. Try and guess the next winner. Cadillac. Always bet on Cat. They actually won't remaster Metal Gear Solid. Oh, they won't? I figured they would, considering it's like a cash cow for them. What? Cadillac was a lemon. Not this time. This game is rigged. The cat didn't automatically win. We all know cats are the master race. Come on, really? At least they haven't yet. Yeah. I think I almost had this one. Okay. Almost had it. Aha! Way to go! I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Aha! What version is this? Oh, this is the PC version. I bought it on Steam. I also have the DS version and the PlayStation version. Do not have the original Super Nintendo version. I was a PlayStation kid growing up. my first 3 JRPGs were Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 all in one day. And that's because my mom, my dad, and bought my grandma the Final Fantasy games and the original PlayStation for her birthday, and then she basically just played a little bit of them to see if it would be okay for me to play as like a young kid. And she's like, okay, go nuts. So they're fine. Been a Final Fantasy fan ever since. And well, Chrono Trigger is also made by Square Enix, so why not? I'd try it, was my reasoning, and well, it's a good game. Now, where the hell was I going? So yeah, when most people say, like, oh, your first Final Fantasy game is probably your favorite, right? Actually, no, because I had 3 first Final Fantasy games, and because of that, I don't really have the nostalgia attachment to just one like most people do when they play a Final Fantasy game. Your first RPG was FF4. Ah, that's a good one. Though to be honest, in my opinion, the best Final Fantasy game currently is FF14. I know it's an MMO, but the plot is that good. It blows all the others out of the park. Like, so many of my favorite Final Fantasy characters of all time come from the plot of FF14. Xenos, Emet-Selch, Grahatia. Oof. Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Ma'am, are you okay? Oh no, my pendant. Don't tell me I lost it. Oh, well. This is yours. Here, take it. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yes. Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? Sure. Yahoo! This'll be fun! Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's, Marl. Isn't that woman who runs the inn in Sector 7 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake? Is this a prequel? Kidding, I'm kidding. It's just a name. It's Marl and you're... Chrono, what a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. My dear old wife made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of my day. It gives me that extra oomph when I'm starting to feel worn down. Well, I won't eat it then. That would be rude. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. If you could beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. Okay, fine. I'll beat you up. Ow. Damn. Okay. Potion on Chrono. And then shoot you in the head. Don't turn your back to the enemy, Chrono. That's cringe. Woohoo! 10 experience! 1 tech point, I'll take that. Oh no, I have lost and it seems you've won. Here are your 15 points. Well, wasn't that fun and shit? Yeah, whatever. Give me the money. I'm not gonna farm them infinitely for points. That would be boring. Did someone lose a cat? Might as well check. Probably this little girl. My kitty ran away. No worries, little girl. I am on the case. The cat probably ran away because of your personality, but hey, you're a little girl. You haven't grown up yet. It's not your fault. Cat doesn't understand that all humans are just stupid. So, I'll have it follow me. Back to you. Probably a kitten. Doesn't seem to understand that, you know, he's not going to find a better owner. We're all idiots, no matter our age. Here's your kitten. You brought back my kitty. Thank you. Chrono, you're so sweet. Shh, don't spread it around, Marl. I have a reputation to uphold. I'm an asshole. That's the truth. Don't spread around rumors. I might have to sue you. You're ruining my reputation here. Drinking contest. Step right up. Press A as fast as you can. Button mash like it's a game of Mario Party, which I suck at. Which means... Not bad. I'll put 5 silver points on your card. How the hell did I do that? You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? Okay, I'm better than I thought. Usually I fail that, but... Okay. Oh, pretty historic rhythm. Prehistoric dance. Entrancing, isn't it? Catchy rhythm, huh? You can dance along with Y, X, RB, and LB too. Thanks for telling me the controls. Never remember. There we go. I've danced. Might as well head back down here. Talk to this cool-looking guy who's totally not important. Milky the Swordsmith at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Let's take a look. Eee! I live on the continent to the east. Come and see me if you ever have the need. By the way, is there any chance you could talk that young lady into selling her pendant to me? Sorry, it's not for sale. Anyway, let's head up here. Preparations are still underway. Enjoy yourself in the square for a little while, and check back a little later. Oh, there's nothing like a good fair. Say, have you heard the gossip? No. Well, just between us, I heard that the king is tearing his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter. Look, as long as she's not spending hours online thinking that she's actually a man and wanting to transition into some sort of weird, you know, hybrid between the two that isn't either and then run her entire life, I don't care. I mean, the 90s were a different time. People worried about people not acting like their gender. Now they're trying to transition genders, which is not actually possible because biological sex cannot be changed. And I don't care whether that statement is politically incorrect or not. Science is science. Data is data. Just once I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is. To be honest, I'd rather deal with people who act like Marl. Or like my dad complaining about how he broke a nail, than people thinking that they can just magically change all of reality by just wishing it to be so. 21. Would you like to... No, I don't want money. Seriously, I would say, what's next? People try to transition their biological sex, and then they try to transition species to become a deer. But I hear that already happened with someone claiming they were a trans species and shit. We also had trans Koreans Like, oh, I'm now Korean. No, you're not. It's like, you don't really live in Korea, and two, just because you got some surgery to make yourself look more stereotypically Korean doesn't make you a Korean. I swear. The world's gone insane. To be honest, I long for the 90s. Everyone's gone mad. Yes. Oh well, never you mind then. What sequence trigger did I miss? Richard said he'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Maybe I should sell him this old pendant of mine. Ha ha ha. I hear Luca and her father have put together another crazy invention. I just hope it doesn't blow up again like the last one. They ought to be ready by now. They were setting up at the far end of the square. Oh, I want to see it. Come on, Chrono. Let's go. Just a minute. I went to get some candy. Okay, fine. Candy sounds good. I'll just wait, drink my soda, and chill. Excuse me, I'd like one of these. Sure, young miss. Thanks for waiting. Step right on up, and Annie with the time and courage. Our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported here. That sounds woefully inefficient compared to oof. What do you mean oof? Oh, I expressed an opinion. Sorry about that. Or do you mean oof about that? What do you mean oof about? This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca. I mean, stick around. You might hear a few other opinions that might make you go, oof. To be honest, that's how I feel every time I look at the idiots in reality doing shit half the time. Oof! Dumbasses! I mean, that's the whole point of opinions. Everyone has one. The whole reason I stream, to talk about the shit I believe. Chrono! I was wondering when you'd show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this'll be fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop up onto the left pod. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Okay, lol. Ooh, amazing! Okay, let's talk to Marl. That looks like fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? It's alright, isn't it, Chrono? Just wait right there and don't run off on me. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Okay, I'll be right back. You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, I'm not afraid. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated. I mean, compared to the Star Trek transporter, this is woefully inefficient. Initiating energy transfer. Still better than anything we got IRL, but still woefully inefficient. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Cool! We're sending her to the Gamma Quadrant. Let's go! Luca, she's not reappearing. Well, alright, as you can see, the girl has vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. What just happened, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared, the way her pendant seemed to react to it. Something else must have caused it all. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Well, there's only one thing to do. It's time to channel my inner Andrew Tate, be a man, and go through the portal and rescue her. Woohoo! Who am I kidding? I'm more of a man than Andrew Tate. I'd actually do it. You think I'm kidding? I'd actually do it. I'm like, well, I mean, she didn't die. What we can tell. Let's see where we end up. My life's boring. Let's go somewhere else. Chrono. Oh, you're going after her? What a fine lad. It's the only way. I don't know where that hole leads, but we got no other choice. Let's just hope it opens up again. Well, it's worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. System activated. Time to head to wherever she went. Initiating energy transfer. Boost the power output. Roger. More! I need more power! Roger. There, I think we did it. Good luck, Chrono. I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong. I mean, really, I'd actually do it. You think I'm kidding? Another planet, another time period, another dimension, all of those are interesting. Hell, even somewhere else, like it just teleported me her really far away to the other side of the planet. It would still be an adventure. Sounds like fun. Okay. Time to die, imps. What can I say? I relate to that one character from Persona 4 who basically jumped into the TV because he was bored. It's like, with the excuse, well, they killed Saki-senpai. That's totally the reason I'm jumping in here. It has nothing to do with the fact I'm bored as all fucking shit and want some excitement in my life. No, I'm the hero. I'm jumping into the TV to figure out what the hell is going on. Only for the shadow to come up and say, you know, the truth. I'm just saying, Yosuke, I get where he was coming from there. It's like both reasons are valid, but he deluded himself into thinking that the truth was the only reason he jumped in. Andrew Tate will hopefully rot. To be honest, I'm like Asmongold in the sense that I'm on the fence about Andrew Tate. I don't love him, I don't hate him. All I know is, we don't know enough. Therefore, sending someone up the river, or hoping someone will be sent up the river for something they may not have even done, just because you don't like their opinions, or conversely wanting them to go free because you do like their opinions. I'm sorry, I need more data. I don't have an opinion other than he wasn't technically arrested. He just was brought in for questioning again. We have no reason to assume that he will be arrested, and we have no information as to why. Or whether the charges are even fair, considering it's Romania, and while Romania has a different justice system than the US and the rest of the world. So, basically what I'm saying is, who knows if he will rot, or if he even deserves to rot. To be honest, I don't think he deserves to rot for his opinions. If it comes down to only his opinions being bad. I'm not saying I agree with him, I'm just saying you can't lock someone up for their opinions. Or you should not be able to anyway, not in a free country. Doesn't matter if the people you agree with are currently in power and lock them up for, wrong thing. Eventually the pendulum will swing around and then... This isn't opinions. Oh yeah, I know, the accusations of human trafficking that have not been substantiated, and therefore are alleged. And that's the point. I don't think he's really been charged with anything yet. They can't charge him with anything because they don't have enough evidence. They brought him in for questioning, from what I heard. They didn't actually charge him. Though maybe that has progressed since I began to stream. Maybe it's one of those cases where I'll wake up tomorrow and all the news outlets will be going, well, actually, they did find the evidence and he's a piece of shit. And he's done evil things. Unironically. In which case, if he's actually done the evil shit, I agree with you. Him and his brother are being held for a month. I heard they were actually trying to find an excuse to hold him for another month. But couldn't find the evidence to justify it. But maybe they have, and now he's actually being held for a month, and that just isn't rumors. Again, it's an ongoing situation. To be honest, I'm not even sure the authorities know enough about the situation, much less me, who has way less information than they do. So, I'm going to reserve judgment until I hear more. Especially the whole Islam shit. I mean, converting to Islam, really? I get it. The radical left and the woke left are assholes, but converting to Islam's a little too far. But I said hopefully. I don't know if he did those things or not, but I would not be surprised if he did or not. That's fair. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me either, but I don't know any more than you do, so... I mean, if he is a human trafficker and he does actually abuse women, wouldn't surprise me considering he converted to Islam. There's something that religion is known for. Oh no, now I've gone from transphobia to Islamophobia. I'm going to be doubly cancelled tonight. Holy shit. Are you saying Islam doesn't like women that much? At least by Western standards? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They forced them to wear those weird outfits to cover them up because the whole religious justification is men will go crazy and start raping women if they don't. Which, I don't know. As a guy, I have never felt the desire to rape a woman who wasn't wearing a burqa. I think that may just be a cultural hang-up on their part. Call me crazy, but I take one look at a woman as a straight man and I'm not wearing a burqa, and I don't think, can't control, monkey brain. I think, it's a woman. Cool. I don't agree with half of what is being said. You're not gonna report, at least not for me, so you're good, I'm sure. Yeah. I am Banta, the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the king's behest as a symbol of his love for Queen Lean. Queen's vanishing act had me wondering if all this work would be for naught. After all, what's the bell without the Queen, eh? And it seems they found her in the canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work. My husband wants a daughter, both clever and fair. But yeah, I'm sorry if you disagree. I get it. People just want to live their lives. I'm just saying... I mean, okay, let me put it this way. Denying reality is kind of bad, in my opinion. I mean, I get it. Sometimes reality sucks, but accepting reality is always better than trying to ignore it. I mean, that's my opinion on the whole trans thing. It's just, yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't have the right to do it. I just shouldn't be forced to kiss your fucking ass every time you do out of fear of being canceled. That's my opinion. Just like you have a right to pray to whatever God you believe in as long as you aren't harming anyone. This is going to some of the right-wingers who have their heads up their ass as well. But I don't want a Christian nation. I'm an atheist. Go away. I mean, that's the point I'm trying to make. I don't see anyone asking anyone to kiss someone's ass. No, that's basically... Someone goes, I want you to use your preferred... When someone goes, they have a certain preferred pronouns, and they basically are saying, use these pronouns, or else. Isn't that what you're asking? Isn't that kind of what you're asking me to do? You're asking me to respect something I don't believe in. It's like all the Christians going, whenever someone goes, God damn it, and the Christian goes, don't say God's name in vain when they're an atheist. I don't subscribe to your fucking religion! Why would I care? But if your brain is wired different than what is projected on the outside, and the outside can be changed, what's it matter? Well, I mean, if you start... It starts out as asking, but when they get you to accept that it basically, well, let me put it this way. Yeah, and I never really liked that as much, either. Why would I say thank you to someone I'm not thankful for? And why would I say please to someone that I don't want to say please to? I get it's just courtesy, but why would I show courtesy to someone who does not actually care about what I believe or think, but just wants me to be nice to them? That's the thing. It's never reciprocated in my experience. Say thank you. Say please. Use the proper pronouns. Don't say my Lord's name in vain. And yet no one respects anything I believe, so why should I... When I do, so why should I? Courtesy only works in a functional civilization where people agree to disagree. The problem is we're not in one of those anymore, and the US is unfortunately on the verge of a civil war the way things are going. It's like... Has a trans person called you something you're not? I don't understand the question, and why it even matters. Plenty of people have called me something I'm not. But here's the thing. They have the right to do so. You're assuming that's like, oh, if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be mad, but... Not nearly as much as you think, probably. You said, why should I call them something they want when I don't get reciprocated? Look, how do I put this? I know I'm not making much sense. How do I put this in a way that... you might not necessarily agree with, but you'll understand. I'm talking about people in general. I'm not even talking about trans people as a whole. I'm just talking about people in the left in general. You could be a leftist and not be trans. Conversely, there have been plenty. There are right-wingers who are trans. I think they're delusional, but hey, that's the thing. As long as you do you and I'm allowed to do me, my issue is with these people abusing their power, using all this shit as like a bludgeon, like trying to make you feel guilty, trying to make you conform to their way of thinking by bludgeoning you over the head with it. That's my issue. I'm not saying trans people shouldn't exist. I'm saying, just like I'm not saying that Christians shouldn't exist, I'm saying I shouldn't be forced to acknowledge the existence of something in your core belief structure that I do not agree with. And the problem is, people take it too far. And when they take it too far, people's lives get ruined. And when people's lives get ruined, that's what pisses me off and makes me push back against it. To be honest, I'm not even really annoyed with trans people. Again, it's not about trans people. It's about how the left uses trans people to gain unfair advantage and power over other people. Kind of like how the LGBTQ movement is not really for gay people. It's a bludgeon to beat people who disagree with the left over the head with, including gay people who disagree with the left. That's my issue. The right do the same thing. Yeah, and I never claimed to be a member of the right. I'm a centrist. I hate both sides. It's just currently the left has more power. That's just the sad truth of the matter. The right do the same thing isn't really an argument. It's like saying, the Soviet Union does the same thing the Nazis do. Yeah, and the Nazis are currently winning in World War II right now and bombing the shit out of us in this metaphor. So we need to side with the Soviets to take out the Nazis and win the war. Then we'll deal with the Cold War later. Which is what happened historically. I'm not saying the right are saints. I'm just saying when the pendulum has swung too far one direction, you need to swing it back to the center. And then when someone tries to swing it too far the other direction, you gotta stop them. I can't say my life has been affected once over anything the left has wanted. Interesting. Well, I can. I unfortunately can. In fact, everyone's lives have been affected in some way by the left's stupid policies as of late. They're just a bit more subtle so you don't notice. Halt! Who goes there? Not really? Why do you think that? I've not seen your face before in those outlandish clothes. Wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord's agents, would we? Ha, fat chance, look at him. The boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. Heh, suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once! Queen Lee! That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But your majesty, there's something strange about his look. You refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. Please enter. Okay. Can you describe to me one of the left's policies? Out of curiosity, what do you think the left wants? I go to work, pay my bills, come home, and spend time with my family. No matter who is president, no matter what's going on in the news, my life has been the same for over 10 years now, doing the exact same thing. Someone wanting me to call them a pronoun hasn't affected my bills being paid. Someone wanting anything. Not yet. Where do you live, out of curiosity, Thomas? Not your exact address, just the country. Master Kitchens has a foul temper, but stay out of his way unless you fancy a tongue lashing. You've been lucky thus far. U.S. There you go. Why do you think that is? Dining halls below. Compared to the rest of the world, where it's the woke virus has spread a bit more due to factors. What factor do you think is stopping someone from, like Biden, from going full dictator? Out of curiosity, what does the U.S. currently have that the rest of the world doesn't? And that will explain why you are one of the lucky ones. Why it's currently only on the internet this is a problem in the U.S. Think about it. What does the U.S. have that the rest of the world currently doesn't? Time's up. It's the First and Second Amendments. Guess what the rest of the world doesn't really seem to have? Also, guess what hasn't really affected the internet all that much due to corporations controlling it instead of the government? You guessed it! The First Amendment! And if these people get their way, they would do the same shit they're doing in all these other countries in this one. They currently can't. They're trying everything they can. Biden tried to institute a Ministry of Truth to replace, their subtle control over social media as stated in the Twitter files. That has now become less subtle with Elon Musk. But they failed to do so. Woohoo, he's finally got food. But that's the thing. They probably won't settle for that holding pattern forever. Why, I think there's probably going to be a civil war in the U.S. at some point. Power-hungry tyrants typically want power no matter the cost. Because they're power-hungry. I mean, look at Putin. And even Zelensky to a certain extent. Look at all the carnage going on in that war. Those who crave power will cause untold devastation to get it. A piece of paper and the general public is not going to stop them. That's the reality. The only reason you haven't been affected yet is because you live in one of the few nations on the planet where, despite being the home of the woke mind virus, where it has originated, unfortunately, our country seems to be rather resistant to it. And that resistance won't hold out forever. Because these people, we've seen what they have done in other countries. What they have tried to do in this one. They don't care about anyone other than themselves. That's the problem. And I'm tired of pretending otherwise. I'm tired of pretending that, it's not happening in the U.S. is bad, so that's just other countries. We'll be fine. No, we won't. We will not be fine. I'm also tired of pretending to kiss these people's ass. Because I'm sorry. I get it. It's a completely different perspective than the one you think about, Thomas. I get it. From your point of view, none of this matters. Because from your point of view, it hasn't affected you nearly as much, or at all, so it doesn't matter. Which, to be honest, is probably the perspective of, the American citizen in 1941 when the Nazis were bombing London. Not my problem, lol. It ended up being their problem around December 1941 when Japan attacked, when they got drawn into it. But it wasn't their problem in the 1940 and 1941, early 1941. It wasn't their problem at all. Who cares if London's being bombed by the Nazis? That has nothing to do with them. I get why you think the way you do. But, reality is often cruel. It doesn't care about what other people think, or even what I think. Reality just is. I could be wrong about all this. I could be overreacting. You've got a point. But I don't think I am. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. As you wish, Your Majesty. Come nearer. Don't be shy. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone keeps calling me Eileen for some reason. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? I feel like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. It's like I'm dying. Please, Chrono, help! But yeah. Time to head down the stairs. Chrono! Phew, you're okay. Did you find the girl? She what? She disappeared? It's just as I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Gardia, but it looks a lot older than the Gardia we're from. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. No, really? Okay, makes sense. Marl, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Yes, I get it. Grandfather Paradox. We gotta save her. Queen Lean was kidnapped and someone's supposed to have gone and saved her, but now history's been changed. Yes, I get that. Not my first time travel storyline. Yeah, I get it. Looks like the Queen. Search was called off. Yeah, I get it. Marl will never have existed, so we must save her before that happens. But time to save the Queen. Something must have happened to the Queen this era if she isn't rescued. And if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will ever come into being. Yes, I get it. We have to find the real Queen. Ugh. 100 gold. I'll take that. But yeah, I mean, that is unironically my opinions on all of this. Just, yeah, I get it. I get why he thinks that, but I think he's wrong. I mean, that's the sad reality of things is... that we live in one of the more fortunate countries. And even then, it won't last forever. Those with power, use that power. Yes, I know I realize I came off as a condescending jackass there, but... So your solution is what? My solution... Well, here, it's my... I would like to know what you're trying to say exactly. I think the left will inevitably try and start a civil war at some point in this decade. And, well, the right will end up fighting back. That's what I think is going to happen in the US. And my solution to that problem? Simply sit around and wait. Because just like the first Civil War, the problem will solve itself one way or the other. But it's all the left's fault. Ah ha ha ha. I can see what you're trying to do there. But no, actually, it's not all the left's fault. The right is just as culpable. They've let it get this far. The whole point of having an opposition party is to keep things roughly anchored in the center. It is the right's cowardice, when it comes to their own opinions, that has pushed it to this point. To the point of a civil war and or the collapse of the Republic in the worst case scenario. So no, it's not all the left's fault. The left are power-hungry tyrants and the right are cowards. And the centrists are not powerful enough or influential enough to make a difference one way or the other. Welcome to America. Pretty sure the right is as well opinionated as the left is. There's a difference between opinions and action. The problem here is every time... That's the point. The right is as opinionated as the left. They're just all talk. The left actually act on their bullshit. In fact, think of all the examples of right-wing extremism over the last 20 years, let's say. Tell me how many of them happened in the 2020s. Like the Q-tards storming the Capitol building. January 6, 2021. Repealing Roe versus Wade in the Supreme Court. That was in 2022. Notice how it's all recent? Like they finally found their fucking spine a little too late? The whole point of a two-party system is that one party pushes back against the other party and keeps things in balance, order. Like the two parties trying to pull the nations in their respective directions in equal measure, everything is kept in the center. Relatively stable. But if one side for a long time, like several decades, ends up giving into moral cowardice and ends up becoming all talk, and the other is talk and action, the Overton window is pulled towards the side that is taking action. The left, in this case. And now that the right are trying to pull it back to the center, that is viewed as right-wing extremism. Because of how long they've been out of the game. And that ends up causing conflict, which then leads to the extreme elements of the left going, hey, these right-wingers are evil and need to be stopped at any cost. This then leads to the right saying the same thing about the left, more and more toxicity, eventually civil war. Someone fires the first shot. That is my prediction. So I get what you're thinking, what you're trying to say. I get it. You're currently not affected by this because this is all happening on the internet and debate chambers, but in academia for the most part. But unfortunately, this shit is spilling out into the real world. It's a slow trickle that's about to become a tidal wave. So yeah, I get why you think the things you do, because from your perspective, you're right. Nothing bad is currently happening. Hell, there were people in the Great Depression, funnily enough, who were situated in such a right spot on the map in the U.S. that they didn't even realize there was a Great Depression. Because they lived off the land, and they were in a part of the U.S. where their lands were not destroyed by the Rust Belt. They were in the sweet spot. So, and from their perspective, nothing happened to them. Meanwhile, the entire nation was on fire, economically. My great-grandma was one of those people. I'm just... Unironically, my mom told me this story. She went to... Well, her grandma, my great-grandma, back when she was in school, and wanted to ask her about the Great Depression because she was there. And she unironically said, "What Great Depression? Everything was fine." And from her perspective, it was, because... You know, she was in the sweet spot, where nothing bad happened to her. Everyone else suffered, but she was fine. It's an age-old expression. It's better to be lucky than good. And you seem to be one of those people that if all goes well, you will be in that sweet spot and you'll be telling your grandchildren about how nothing happened during the 2020s. And I seriously hope that happens to you, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be one of those people. So yeah, good luck. You're going to need it. And if all goes well, you'll keep being in your little bubble like my great-grandma was, and everything will go good. There's exceptions to every rule and rules to every exception, and I'm hoping you're one of them, Thomas. Good luck, man. We pray for the peace of our world. We are ever so devout. That we might reclaim the future for ourselves in your name. Oh, how delicious, delightful looking you are. Alright. Yeah, I'm just saying. In every bad period of history, there's been outliers. Doesn't change the general trend, but... And I'm just hoping you end up being one of them, man. We may disagree on some shit, but hey, I'm not gonna wish ill on you. O great Lord and Master, deliver your judgment upon the weak and undeserving. Just as confused as the beginning of when I started, because it kind of went way away from what was originally said, or what I thought was said at least, but whatever. Yeah, I know, I'm a rambler. Sorry about that. Also, it's a very nuanced situation. Like, there's multiple layers to my thought processes on this, and they're all interconnected. And just like my mother, I'm terrible at explaining really complex things. Probably why I never became a never decided I wanted to become a teacher, because trying to teach people all this shit is just... I suck at it, okay? I'm way better at making jokes and stuff. But hey, you asked, so I tried my best to explain it. And yeah, there's a lot of complex pieces to this puzzle. But going back to what I originally said about the trans thing, I mean, there are some people who are genuinely seem to be suffering from gender dysphoria, and even though I may not necessarily agree with them going through the surgery to transition, I wish them the best. But then there are those people who seem to be being brainwashed by people weaponizing the trans movement as a method of subversion. Why, though? Why would they do that? Because they've been trying for decades to subvert the West, Western civilization as a whole, and, well, they'll support anything or do anything, no matter how good or bad it may be. No, why would you care if someone gets that surgery? Because it's irreversible. It actually is irreversible, and some people are tricked into it at a young age before they even should be able to consent to it. That's why. I mean, if you've considered every other option, you know, I'm talking a consenting adult. And, well, yeah. I'm not talking solely a consented adult. I'm talking about the trans movement as a whole. Unfortunately, there are rogue elements that you could describe as left-leaning that are abusing, you know, their power. Also, can you really consent to something that you are not given a detailed description as to what you are consenting to? Like, the doctor withholds information from you and doesn't tell you about the consequences of the procedure in its entirety, or lies to you and says it's reversible. Because there have been cases of that, of doctors doing that. It should be between the doctor and the person. The problem is, when the doctor does it for ideological reasons and financial reasons, it stops being between the doctor and the person. And in my opinion, the law should get involved and stop it, because it's like saying that you said you didn't care what others did, but you're saying otherwise. It's not a contradiction, man. I'm saying if the consent is informed, they're fine. I'm saying that not everyone gets informed consent, even the adults. That is what I'm saying. It's not a black or white situation. You think about this in a black and white manner, but I see shades of gray. I mean, that's the problem here. It's not that... Again, it's more of a shade of gray type thing. Like, you have to judge it on an individual case. You're judging it by a group. A whole demographic case. A group case. I'm judging it by individual cases. There have been certain cases where it's fine. Other cases where it has not been fine, and the person was tricked into transitioning when there were other options that were better for them. And in some cases, the person that was tricked into transitioning wasn't even an adult. That's what I'm saying. Shades of gray. There are no absolutes other than the fact that there are no absolutes. And that doesn't give the government the right to ban that. No, I'm saying that if someone has sold a bill of goods, the government should intervene, just like someone who scammed you out of your money and sold you something that sold you a bad cars. My point is, regulation is what I am advocating for. Actual regulation, not ban. There's a difference. Regulation means the bad cases are reduced by the regulation, at least in theory. Whereas outright ban means that even the good cases are bad. I'm not advocating for a ban, I'm advocating for regulation. That's my perspective. Government needs to step in and sort through some of these doctors and figure out which ones are on the up and up and which ones are just greedy ideologues. Basically, heads need to roll, but not all the heads need to roll, just some of them. Just like not all car salesmen need to be arrested and the sale of cars need to be banned, but some car salesmen deliberately sell you a lemon, and you should be able to report that to the authorities and do something about it. Regulation, not ban. Again, you're thinking in an absolutist mindset. Either it's all legal or it's all illegal. I'm thinking of a middle-of-the-road solution. To be honest, I feel the same way about abortion to a certain extent. I think it should be legal, I just think it also should be regulated. I mean, outright banning something just because someone disagrees with it isn't always the best course of action, just like legalizing something with no restrictions isn't the best course of action just because someone agrees with it. Sometimes you need to meet in the middle, compromise, and regulate things. My issue is with the lack of, regulation on some of this life-altering shit. Not on its existence. There are some people on the right who would want to outright ban this shit. I disagree. And just because I don't agree with the mindset of the people engaging in these activities doesn't mean I want it banned. You can disagree with someone and acknowledge their right to exist. Just like you can disagree with someone and not respect their pronouns, but still not say you want to lock them up in a gas chamber. Just because they made a decision that you wouldn't have made. I mean, to be honest, to be honest, Thomas, you seem to be... Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Just like my issue with the drag queen issue in this country is not drag queens exist, it's that some drag queens are grooming children. Those people need to be punished. Drag queens that aren't grooming children, who aren't just in 18+ clubs performing, go right ahead. Hey, go right ahead. More power to you. You have a right to exist. You want to wear a dress and entertain people? Fair enough. Just like if you want to play a video game, and that's completely different. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's all these issues are being exploited by the left for PR points and power and trying to punish people who disagree. Yeah, I know it's a completely different scenario. I'm just talking about a load of different scenarios about my opinions on them. It is what it is. I get that the drag queens and trans people are completely different categories. I'm not saying they are. There is some overlap depending on who you ask, but they're technically different scenarios. You are correct. Why not say a prayer for yourselves? Just like Christianity is a completely different scenario from the woke left, magical thinking mindset on, I believe it's true, therefore it is true type thing. I mean, there's a lot of commonalities when it comes to human thought processes and human conclusions and how different factions exploit different things in the political space that, you know, basically there's always a lot of overlap. Because there's a lot of overlap between humans. Despite all our differences, we have a lot of similarities after all. What did you find? I mean, that's just a truism of history. So many different civilizations have rose and fall, but the one thing they've all had in common is a few commonalities because humans made them. A hairpin? Hey, this is Gardia's royal crest. Hopefully I've made myself a bit clearer, you know. Sorry about all the rambling as well to get there. It's just, that's how my mind works. It's a never-ending data stream of confusing, conflicting thought processes. Like... One of the reasons why I never wanted to be a teacher. Even though I understand a lot of things, it's just getting it to come out in a way that other people would find understandable is the hard part for me. The reason why I like making jokes rather than talking about complex shit, because, you know, it all comes out weird. I swear I inherited my mother's, you know, inability to convey complex information in a way that makes sense. Anyway... I'm gonna take out these Naga. To be honest, it's the reason why I don't like debating with people about this stuff, because it's not because I don't know what I'm talking about, it's more along the lines of I can't actually get it to come out in a way that doesn't cause them to jump down my throat like some sort of territorial animal. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. To be honest, I understand why Asmongold bans people in his chat. All the debate Andes. I mean, seriously. Having to explain yourself 24/7, especially if you're, I mean, in your case, in my case, it's fine, because, like, you're the only one talking to me, you know? Add some flair to the stream. But imagine having to debate with people. Like, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of viewers. All with different points. All wanting you to explain different shit that they didn't get. And you're like, oh! Die of an aneurysm. Just trying to convey the information. Simply put, with my size, it isn't bad to be one guy and just have one guy talking to chat and discuss things. But when you have the size of Asmongold, yeah, I get why he bans people. Holy shit. Just thinking about that many people all wanting to understand what the hell I'm thinking is giving me a headache. Phew, wasn't expecting that. To be honest, it doesn't matter how much of a people person you are, or how milquetoast your viewpoints are. There'll always be that one guy, eventually, if you get big enough, who's like, well, I disagree. The Earth is flat. You're wrong. The Earth isn't round. And I'm like, and then you basically just, either you explain yourself to them like, okay, Earth is round because of this, or you just ban them. depend. And the likelihood that people who start debates get banned in your streamers chat, in my opinion, is correlated to the amount of viewers they actually have. Lower your guard and you will allow the enemy in. You've come to save the queen? The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me? You're a... Chrono, it's a giant talking frog. You know I can't stand frogs? I suppose I ought not to expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well, do as you please, but I must save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad frog. Person. What should we do, Chrono? Let's go with the frog. Right, I guess I'll just have to get over my aversions to slimy or moist-skinned creatures. So, what's your name? Really? His name is Frog? What's next? A robot named Robo? Where are we gonna go next? North Mountain? It's a mountain and it's in the north. What else would we call it? Frog will suffice. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let's search every corner. Gee, I wonder if that piano does something. It does! I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Thomas. Ooh, enemy. Let's kill it. Attack. Okay. Heal up, heal up. That's good. Strength capsule. Who would I give that to? I'll give it to Frog. Athenian water. Time to fight. Potion. Time to fight these snakes. Level up. Nice. That's a disguise. Hurry up and chat. No need to walk around like humans in here. What? These idiots think we're in disguise. Those ones we ate last time weren't so bad. Those two souls were just cut with plump and juicy. Yakra's a genius. His plan to imprison the Chancellor and take out his role worked like magic. Now the Queen's house and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. It's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be human. They're so smelly and repulsive. It's demeaning. Blech. Those assholes just insulted all of humanity. I'll kill them later. Ooh, 100G, I'll take that. Ether. Oh, you came to rescue me. How kind of you, but I assure you there's no need. Master's place Yakra is so very kind. I decided to stay here. Please make yourselves at home, too. Yeah. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please take the time to enjoy yourselves with us. Okay. Time to take out these snakes. Okay. Take that out. Damn it, frog's poisoned. Blast him. Got him. Athenian water. Those levels increase. Nice. A panacea. Oh, poison's not a permanent status in this game. I'm just so used to poison being a permanent status ailment in some games. That's nice. Lovely. Time to fight this guy. Luca might need healing. Yeah, Luca needs healing after this fight. Got him. To be honest, so does Frog. I only have 2 potions. Well, Luca and Frog it is. Check down here. Okay. Time to die. Oh. Slurp slash, learn X strike. There we go. That's what I like to see. Let's check in here. Maiden suit. Potion. Ether. Obtained a hidden Naga bromide. Hey, there are humans in here. Try and steal our bromide, will ya? Get him! Really? A Naga bromide. It's not. Bromides aren't even porn, technically. It's just a picture of a woman. Like, really? You're so down bad that you're looking at pictures of female monsters and getting a hard-on? Pathetic. Have some standards. At least go to the hub. Losers. Maiden suit. That would be better for Luca, right? Yes. Better armor. I'll take it. This. Obtain Steel Saber. There we go. New sword for Chrono. around my thumb. Like that, head in here. Obtain strength capsule! You're humans? They've hidden the queen in the back. Please rescue her! Somewhere within this complex, there's a shrine to the Fiend Lord. I heard there's treasure to be found there as well. Okay, let's check equipment real quick. Take off the power glove. Yeah, speed up. It lowers strength by 1. But up speed. Check Frog's equipment. Do you have any strength in hand? Oh, you have a power glove as well. Strength 13. Can't remember. Oh! Wait a second. Let me check something. Let me equip the power glove. Again. Inventory, strength capsule. Is that factored into his strength stat? Yes, it is. It increases strength by 2. So they are both at 11. So it doesn't really matter. I'll give it to Chrono. That being said, I'll give you the headband, increase your speed. And then I will give you the sight scope. There we go. Okay. Time to fight these. Ooh. Well, I'll kill the ones that point. I'll kill whatever first, actually. Kill these Nagaets. Okay, time to fight. Got him. Yay. Oof. Don't get me wrong. That conversation was enlightening. It was a conversation I was playing, something I was planning to babble about at some point on stream. But even then, just debating with people is mentally draining. Ugh. Sorry if I feel out of it. I was in the zone, you know? Unlike Alphino, I don't get energized by debating people. I end up getting really, really bored. Because 9 times out of 10, debate is not to convince the other party that you're right. It's to convince the people witnessing the debate that you're right. Kind of like a team sport thing. You're not really doing it to win. You're doing it so people can cheer you on. Winning is just part of it. Because there really is no winning. okay? And to be honest, that's why trolling on the internet is so fun. You find someone who you know is going to be really competitive and take shit really personally for no logical reason, and then you pretend to agree with the people they disagree with, and then you just keep poking the bear over and over again. Your goal isn't to win. Your goal is to just make them mad. The reason why trolling is so fun and entertaining. But it's also the reason why I don't like debate, because people who debate tend to be very competitive during it, and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm not going to back down from my position, you're not going to back down from yours. I just want to go on with my day. But at the same time, I want to represent my position as best I can, which, to be honest, as I previously stated, it's just not that good. I'm not that good at it. Because I don't practice the skill, because I don't see any need to debate anyone. No entry within. Lovely. Also, what is it with popular games like Chrono Trigger and Xenogears, bringing out the viewers who want to debate you on various shit? Never understood that. Oh, you're playing one of the best games ever made. Here, I'm here to debate you. Can't you just sit back and enjoy the game? Okay, maybe I said something you disagree with, but I mean, why do I have to explain myself? Can I just go on with my day? Like, well, I think you're wrong, and I need to convince you that you are wrong. Let me stop you right there. If I thought I could be wrong about some of this shit, based on the data I have gathered, I wouldn't be saying it. I don't say things I think are could be factually incorrect. I don't say shit unless I believe there's at least a chance it may happen, or that it did happen. To be honest, I think that's a really big problem that a lot of people seem to have. They hear you say an opinion that you don't agree with, and they think, whoa, who put that stupid idea in your head? Mine's obviously the correct one. He probably just doesn't know any better. Let's see if I can, get him to explain himself. Explain yourself! I obviously have all the correct ones. All the correct opinions. No, you don't. There's no such thing as a correct opinion by definition. All opinions are subjective. And maybe based off of objective data. Like, I think this game is good. I think this game is bad. The game clearly exists. But it doesn't make either of you right. Oh, stop that, you idiot. I said 1,000,000 times that one's just a decoy. Huh? Sneaking past me, huh? You must really think you're smart. Yeah, I'm smart. You drop XP when you die. That's why I'm killing you. I could sneak past you. Don't want to. Woo! Let's go. I'm gonna take these assholes out. Okay, Take him out. But yeah, I remember the first time I played Xenogears on stream, someone was trying to debate me on why Xenogears is better than Final Fantasy and why it was totally all Squaresoft's fault that Xenogears was incomplete. It's like, why? Where do these people come from half the time? I get that not everything I say is going to be agreed with. Where do these debate Andes come from? I have unironically never encountered these people outside of the internet. No one actually wants to debate you on anything and go, well, most people are too busy living their lives going, well, I don't agree with what you said, but hey, you have a right to say it. Go on with your day. And then someone just comes out, it's like, yeah, but why do you think that? I need to save your soul. Or some shit. Or, I just wonder why you think that. Or, and I know what some people would say. It's like, well, not that I'm trying to save his soul. He has a right to his opinion. Then why are you even debating him on whether or not his opinion is correct? In the slightest. If he has a right to his opinion, then who cares what his opinion is? And hey, if you don't like the opinion, you strongly disagree with it with every fiber of your being, don't watch the person. It's like, why are you getting in Twitch chat and going, okay, I need to understand why this person thinks the things he does. There's something wrong with him. He disagrees with me. And in my opinion, I have the opposite opinion of people. It's like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you, though. Why do I have to agree with you on anything? Well, it's common sense. No, your opinions are not common sense. Opinions are opinions. It's like, oh boy. But yeah, that's unironically my perspective. Oh! So I'm literally a live and let live type guy. Were you properly informed about everything? Yeah. Okay, good. Damn it. There we go. Now I can use the shelter. Fucking A. But that's unironically my perspective on everything. It's just live and let live. As long as people are not tricked into doing it, as long as they're not being scammed, as long as they know all the pitfalls, and they're adults, who cares? Prepare yourself, Queen Lene. It's time to bid you farewell to this world. You, how did you get in here? Frog! Flee, your majesty. We shall dispatch this fiend. Be careful. Gahaha, there's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. Intolerable frog, let's see you hop your way out of this. Enough of this Chancellor charade. The Chancellor transformed into the Yakra. Okay, combo. X strike. Rah! Flamethrower. Burn. Grah! X Strike. Dual Tech Go. Flamethrower. X Strike. All in! I don't have any healing items, so I've got to kill it before it kills me. Yakra's Needle launching attack. Needle spin. Out. Quit it. X Strike. Flamethrower. Time to die, Yakra. Grah! Flamethrower. Grah! Ah, crap. Okay, Frog, Athenian Water. Time for this game's equivalent of a Phoenix Down. Flamethrower. Grah! Combo, X-Strike, go! Flamethrower, grah! Finish him off! Bye-bye, Yakra! Thank you, Frog. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. I thank you, Chrono and Luca, for all your aid. And I as well. Please accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome, guests. Obtain mid-ether. Imagine being mid. Everyone wants the high ether. Well, my thanks! That monster stuffed me in there like a sack of coin. Oh, your majesty, I am undamaged, as you can see! Yes, let us be on our way. You cannot know how I worry, Lean. Yakra, that vile beast, impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again. I am disgraced. I failed to protect my queen. Frog. I am forever in your debt. Who knows what would have happened to me had you come even a little later than you did. By the by, what became of the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia! Chrono, where did the princess disappear? She may be there now. I can't remember which tower it was. Who was posing as a chancellor all this time? Well, I must say, the fake one was far more refined. Yeah. People putting on an act typically are far more refined than the people who aren't putting on an act. So, it makes sense that the person pretending to be the person was more refined than the person themselves due to, refinement being part of the art of deception. It was this tower. Wrong tower. Okay. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! It was awful. I was so afraid. I couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold. wonder what it's like to die. Your Highness, You came to help me too. Wait, Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured me out, huh? Sorry, Chrono, I didn't mean to trick you. My name is really Nadia. My father's King Gardia the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire? Oh wait, it's 33rd. Never mind, I misread that. Never mind. It's 33rd. There was 3 X's there, weren't there? I just wanted to go to the fair and have a fun like everyone else. But have you known who I really was? I thought only... problem. You wouldn't have shown me around the fair, would you, Chrono? Yeah, I would have. Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono. Yeah, let's get out of here. It was my presence here that endangered the queen. I can remain at this castle no more. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you've the makings of a great swordsman. Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Nah, you're judging an entire species by the actions of one individual. The genocide question is still out on this one. I mean, have you met any other frogs? Just saying. Maybe they're all evil except for that one. You don't know. Maybe he's the exception that proves the rule. Oops. And it didn't auto-heal me, so I'm gonna have to head back to the castle and eat something. Lucca's level increased. Yeah. Wait, does she now have a healing tech? Oh, but you don't have Aura yet. Damn it. Oh. She does have healing techs, she just hasn't learned them yet. I need to heal up in the food place. And head to the kitchen. Yeah, that's the place. Damn. Mentally exhausted from debating. But to be honest, I actually think that debate went rather well, all things considered. May not have agreed with all my opinions, but at least he concluded that I was being reasonable and fair about them. That's all I could ask for. Wasn't expecting to debate people tonight, but it happens. Oh. But yeah, I'm of the mindset adults should be allowed to make their stupid decisions as long as they're informed that they're stupid. My issue is with people framing the stupid decisions as the only correct ones, despite there being plenty of better options that probably haven't even been exhausted before the stupid decision. Because they benefit both institutionally and economically from people making a stupid decision. Ooh, Aura World Dual Tech. AoE heal. Nice. Time to fight these assholes. And I was so busy arguing with that guy, I forgot to mention we're in 600 AD. We went back time 400 years, and I'm too busy arguing with someone else to actually point that out. It's like, oh yeah, this is the past, by the way. Anyway, back to the debate. Uh... Okay, take him out. Okay. Better gun for you. I'll buy it. Better helms for everyone. I'll buy 3 of them. I'll buy a padded vest. Damn, I'll just buy all the potions. 11 panaceas. 11 Athenian waters. And 11 shelters, and that should be good. My thanks, do come again. No, thank you. I had 0 plans to go back to the past. I mean, why would I do that? This game is over. Woohoo! Game's over. Nothing to see here. Game's over. Shortest JRPG ever. Why would we ever go back in time again? We saved Princess Nadia. There's no point. Anyway, moving on. I'm just gonna save and end the stream here. No, actually, might as well just make it back to the present before I end the stream. I know where I want to save it. Experience, 3 tech points, 64 gold, a potion. I'll take that. More enemies, time to kill them. Okay, head all the way back here. So, how do we get home? Well, Your Highness, we... Please, call me Mal. Well then, Mal, observe. Whoa! Luca, you're amazing! So sorry, I should be more humble in front of... Enough already, I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. But you're incredible. I trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these distortions gates. They're basically portals to the same location in a different time. The gates are unstable, that's why they appear and disappear all the time, so I use the principle behind my telepod device. To create this gate key is what's locking the gate in place. Why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now? Alright, come in, Chrono? Yep. Time to head back to the future. Phew, we made it! Chrono, Luca, why don't you come back with me to the castle? It'll give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this, Marl. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months, and I made new friends too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you again soon, Luca! Well, Chrono, are you ready to escort me home? Well, got nothing better to do. Debate over with. Evil fiend occupying the cathedral was slain with righteous fury. Items are well stocked. Might as well. Might as well take her home and see if I can use the bed to heal up real quick. Rest for a while? Yes. HP and MP restoration is good. Well, there goes some of the random shit I was going to talk about on my weekly whatever stream. Assuming Andrew Tate doesn't actually get arrested. Wasn't planning to do that today, I just wanted to play Chrono Trigger, but I mean... You know how it is. Someone questions your thought process, and well, it would be rude not to explain yourself. Even if they just still disagree with you in the end, or only partially agree with you. Reducing the form factor of a bipedal robot without compromising balance is tougher than I thought. Oh, Chrono, hurry up and escort the princess back to the castle. Doesn't seem to be anything here yet. Time to head through Gardia Forest. I can walk around those guys easily enough. Walk around you easily enough. Can I avoid all the encounters? How did I do that? Oh, really, how? I'm confused. Anyway, time to save and end the stream here. Well, that's all for this stream of Chrono Trigger. If you like what you see, please give me a follow if you haven't already. And, well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for my weekly whatever stream of Final Fantasy XIV, where I will not be talking about what I talked about today, like I planned on, and since I've already talked about it today. In any case, this has been Captain Alexander. See you later. Bye-bye. And I'm tired. I'm really tired. My brain is melting. I'm just going to raid someone who I normally watch. Oh look, dual logs. Good enough. We are unable to raid dual logs at this time. Miune. Fine. Miune. Oh, my brain is melting. Raiding now. And ending the stream.